Hey everybody, it's what is it? Friday morning. We're headed down to Lake City, South Carolina to pick up a load for Sioux Falls. It's due there on Monday at 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll be there with no problem. Have about 180 miles to go down to Lake City. And I'm going to try and make it out by Knoxville this afternoon. We'll see what happens. Before I forget about it, leave comments down below. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification button. I'm going to try and crank these videos out for y'all. Put me out there with the word of mouth. All right, we're on the 95 here in Kinley, North Carolina. Sorry about that last video.
The speed limit is 65 miles per hour. Slow down.
I put it together in the wrong order, so my apologies. All right, let's be back later. See what other trouble we can get into. Stay tuned, guys. This part of the 95 in North Carolina, they have been working on this for at least 5 years, maybe longer. It's like a 40-mile stretch. I just went to stop at the Love's about 5 miles back. Took the off ramp, and the overpass was closed. They should have had a sign out there on the interstate saying that the overpass was closed. I like to fuel up at Love's. So now I'll wait until I get down here to South Carolina. There's a Love's down around exit 196 or 194 or something like that. So we'll just mosey on down there and fuel up and get some more coffee.
The speed limit is 65 miles per hour. Slow down.
You like the way Lucy said the speed limit is 65? Well, I'm doing 82nd Airborne Division back here in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. We'll be going right by Fort Bragg here in about a half hour or so. He made a couple dozen jumps. And about 3 months ago, he and his son went down to Florida and they went skydiving. So that was Phil's first jump in probably 50 years, 45 years. Okay, guys, I'll be back once we get into South Carolina. Wow, it took us exactly 30 minutes here at this truck stop. Pumps are running really slow, maybe 15 gallons a minute. Normally they flow at about 60 to 75 gallons a minute. I was behind one truck. I put in 109 gallons and it probably took about 9 minutes for it to fuel up. And then the truck in front of me that had fueled before me, he was there for about 20 minutes. I don't know what he was doing. I pulled out of the fuel island, went in, grabbed some coffee, and came back out. So we're just about 12 miles into South Carolina. Time to hammer down over there to Lake City. Real nice people that work there in this Loves. All of them super, super nice. I love it. Because I'll tell you, for as long as I've been out here, I say probably 90% of truck drivers are grumpy all the time. Even towards those people that work in the truck stops. I treat them with the utmost respect. That goes a long ways. Okay. Back on this bumpy road. I'll be back in a bit, guys. So my GPS wanted me to keep going south on the 95 for about another 15 miles. And like, why would I just take the 52 all the way out to Lake City? It's about 26 miles, 27 miles. I'll even come back this way because I'll have to go to the truck stop to scale my load.
The speed limit is
Even though
40
we
miles
scaled
per
the load
hour.
at the
Slow
shipper.
down.
If there's any newer drivers out there that watch my videos, word to the wise, do not trust the scales at shippers. Always go to Cascade. This is Florence, South Carolina. Clip was cut short. Got a phone call from my dispatcher just asking me when I was going to be at my shipper. I should be there in about 25 minutes or so. I love the South. Just so green year round. Of course, we all know in the summertime it's miserable because of the humidity. But you get used to it after a while. All right, y'all. I'll be back when I get to my shipper. Okay, we have arrived at the shipper. Show you where I'm going. When I was here a couple of weeks ago, I actually went to the wrong guard shack. So I had to turn around and go to where I just checked in. before, and there's just garbage all over the place. But they take a lot of pride on keeping their factory nice and clean. Looks like there may be a couple of trucks in front of me. It's all good. All right, I'll be back. Okay, we got our load.
Turn left onto Beulah Road.
Now we're going to run over here to Florence and scale it. The weight should be fine. I remember my weights last week. We were at 33,000 on each of the drives and the trailer. So it's the same weight on the load. So we should be okay. But I have that rule for myself.
Turn right in 0.6
The
miles.
scale, if a load is more than 30,000 pounds, I scale it just to be on the safe side, because I have about 5 scales, 6 scales to go across between here and South Dakota. So let's head on over to Florence and scale this load. I'll let you know how the weights were. I'll be back. All right, everybody. We're westbound on Interstate 20. Weights were good. It was hammer down time. About 30 miles from Columbia, South Carolina. Down to 1,400 miles to go. videos. Most of the time I'm just really nice and quiet. I like to listen to the truck. Listen to the tires, the engine, everything else. I want to make sure she's running okay. Alright guys, stay tuned. I'll be back in a while. Okay, honey. Why are you stalking me? There's a burgundy Plymouth Voyager that just passed me. I'm probably going to end up taking the 7-3 split. Because I know on the other side of Columbia, there's a lot of road construction. And then Interstate 26, going through Hendersonville, they got the northbound lane shut all the way down because of